What's up, everybody at home? Welcome to the third episode of Season 3 of Izinja zeGame, proudly powered by MTN FC. We all know that, this show wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for MTN FC. Shout out to you, MTN FC, for making it possible. And also the fans out there that are supporting us. The show is growing, and I see a lot of people are starting to support us. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. We bring these guys that we always have in studio because of you guys. You always want to know what these guys are up to after their football career. And also you guys don't know a lot of stuff about them. You only know them as football players. Getaneh Kebede, ruthless at the back, as a center back. But you don't know these guys, they're actually softies out there, great fathers, great husbands, great sons, great friends. So this show is all about that, trying to change the mentality of a whole lot of people out there that look at football as if they're not human beings and all of that. It gives the guys also that we inviting to say things that they always wanted to say and nobody's ever gave them the platform. That's what Izinja zeGame is all about. And my guess for today, I'm going to get straight up into it. This is a guy that has won lots of trophies, broke a lot of legs at Jomo Cosmos, won a few cups as well. Players that won cups. It's a Coca-Cola Cup, MTN 8 with Cosmos. Represented the country at the highest level at the Confederation Cup. Like most of us, we wanted to be part of the World Cup when the World Cup came to Africa. This is a guy that represented the country in the Confederations Cup in South Africa. And he's going to tell us how it was for him. He missed out on the World Cup. Probably that I know that probably made him angry. Now, these are the stories that we want to hear him telling us about that, him, how it was for him losing out on that 2010 World Cup squad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Morgan Gould. What's up, Morgie?
Yeah, JD, thank you. What a intro. I think I need to have you as my hype man.
Yeah.
You're just going on, and I think my bio is this small, and you made it like 4 pages. But thank you very much for having me. No. Actually, that having me part gets to me. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's an honor. You normally just watch what you do, and then we admire from a distance. And finally, I get the opportunity. I get the call up.
Yeah.
To come and do it live and in person with you. So yeah, thanks, JD.
Now, welcome, bro. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to be coming through. I know some, politics, and you call up Morgie, somebody else come through and be like, Antoine, why Morgie? When are you calling me? But I think there's always the right time for everybody. There's a lot of us.
There's a reason.
There's a reason. Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So how I pick, the players that I want in the show is really go for me. So I look at how I feel, and I'm like, okay, this week I want this and that.
So you wanted a rough tackle in the studio. Wow. Thank you, JD.
Yeah.
I thank you for those kind words.
So, yeah, man, what you up to, bro? I know we've been playing, we've been meeting up most of the time playing with the oldies.
Yeah.
Enjoying the game now. We get to relax, and I know a lot of people love seeing us after such a long time playing with the other old guys all over the place. We went to Botswana, Kuruman. We're doing a lot of Lesotho. We just came back from Lesotho, and I know that you're part of SABC commentary as well.
Yeah,
you're doing commentary and analysis as well, and you've been doing a lot of great job with MTN.
Yeah, for sure.
MTN, and what else as well? What coaching as well? You've been coaching with Kukuni. What happened to that, bro? What is Morgie up to? I know I mentioned a few of that. Are you still doing what I just called out?
Look, once you're a footballer, you never ever leave the space.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, I do a lot. I'm doing the analyst work at SABC. I'm doing the appearances here and there. When people want someone to speak to either the youth or to corporates.
Oh yeah.
And because let me not say the person that produces the product is like the layman. To motivate a layman, you speak to him in his language of maybe football. So when you speak football and you're related to the workspace, that's where
similar.
Yes, it's
people
very,
don't realize that it's similar,
it's
right?
Very similar. That's how.
Yeah.
That's the space I'm tapping into. With the radio, I think radio and television, it's a great platform for me. You know, it gives me much more talkability. It gives me reason to spread my wings, because football robs of a lot. You know, you miss out on a lot.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there's no, you know how it is. There's no pension fund. There's no this, that, and the other. You know, if
what you say, bro?
There ain't no pension funds.
What else do they have?
Yeah, listen, man.
Loyalty.
Yeah, that doesn't pay the bills. No, for sure, that doesn't pay the bills. You try be loyal to any club or anything. At the end of the day, you're still gonna come out on the wrong side of that, you know?
Yeah.
So those are the lessons that you learn in football, and then you take it forth in your career. But what I'm loving now, I'm enjoying my kids, my family, you know? I get to spend more time, although it's also still limited because I need to still hustle. But the pickups, the drop-offs, the
crazy
chats, the chats
can never change it for anything. Right?
Exactly. Like my boys, they're a blessing, and shout out to their moms actually giving me three, should I say, handsome boys.
Still married, man. Like a few of us are still married, and you're still one of those. That's like crazy. I mean, shout out to that, man. Like shout out to your madam as well.
Yeah. She played a huge role. I think I know that we don't give them their flowers when things are good.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those where we need to give their flowers. I'm not a emotional being where, you know, I don't show emotions a lot.
Straight up.
We'd normally say you're straight up, bro, but it's one of those things where it comes with my upbringing, you know. There was not a lot of time to be either too remorseful or, you know, too excited, because you need to go on to the next thing. And for me, those are the type of things that I appreciate, and I'm learning with the kids and with my wife that, you know, you need to celebrate sometimes. And that's my downfall. I don't celebrate. Whether it be Valentine's Day, whether it be whatever day, I don't celebrate it. Because
I know.
It wasn't taught to me.
I've seen you like winning. We just won an MTN 8 trophy. This bonus is coming through. You're like, yeah. That's. I mean, you know, celebrate for that second. But you know, other boys will be going back wild.
Yeah,
going crazy, like as if they're gonna get millions.
They looking at the millions that's written on the check. It's not even that way. It's not even coming their way. You know, you're getting a fraction of that, and you need to think about. You've hit at what I say football jackpot, where you won something and you're going to be getting something back for your efforts. And how do you then go into the next phase and say, let me do it again? Because the moment you celebrate too much, someone else is working in the background, is waiting for your demise. When you're still lifting up that trophy, he's lifting up, let's say, the weights and he's at the gym.
Well, you as a centre back, I would compare you with Van Dijk. I would compare you with Neil Tovey. Neil Tovey was not the quickest of players, but he would read the game so well. You see things before. You are proactive when the people are attacking, your teammates are attacking, you already setting up into defense, which is what we lack right now. Zonal and whatever. And there are those players that want to be with the man and whatever. So you're so smart in defense, and I've seen that. And suddenly, boom, somebody's making you doubt yourself, making you feel like you don't know the game at all.
Now you want to change the way you play. That's where you start losing yourself. Now you want to play like the guy that's playing ahead of you.
Yeah.
Or that gets the nod in front of you. Now you want to play like him. Like they acquired your services because they saw this within you. And now it's a switch. Bah. Now you want to become just. I'm not going to become just. You can't.
It's too late. You're too old. There's certain habits that you already have that you can't get rid of.
For sure.
Did you ever, like, was coaching, when you were playing, was coaching part of the things that you always wanted to do when you were done with football?
Nah.
This guy that's a coach.
I had the character of becoming a coach, but not a head coach. And I still said, I don't have the character. I don't have... Let me put it in a way where people understand. I'm not... You need to be a loony bin for you to become a coach.
What's that? Explain that.
You need to eat, sleep, drink, the game.
Yeah, like watch 20 games and watch games like you just glued on TV looking at tactics and all those type of things, which are like crazy.
Shout out must go to Dr. Jingles.
Yeah, Rulani. Apparently,
I'm also going to call him a doctor. Dr. Rulani.
Crazy, though. Which other coach?
Brendan Truter.
Is Hunt like that?
Kevin Hunt is more old school. He doesn't watch games.
Oh, yeah?
But he knows football.
Oh.
He knows football. He hasn't reached the 1,000 mark games by mistake.
Shout out to him, though.
Yeah.
Shout out Coach Kevin Hunt for 1,000 games.
1,000 games.
As a coach. Yes.
I'm not sure if it as a coach, because if you look at it, before that, he's been 30 years in football.
Yes.
Coaching only. And before that, he's 20 years. Yeah.
Footballer. So 50 years in.
50 years, and people still doubt him till today. I don't understand it. I do not understand it.
So, I mean, it takes a really special person to reach that milestone.
Yeah, for sure. And I still want to see a coach that can adapt to situations the way he adapts to situations and test himself as much as this guy's been to Black Leopards. He stayed there for a couple of years.
I even forgot that he coached Black Leopards.
Yeah.
What?
He's done phenomenal work.
How is it working with him, bro?
Nah, it's dope, man.
How would you rate him? Stuart
I
Baxter?
rate him highly. Very
played
high.
Under Stuart. You played under him.
Jomo.
You played under Jomo.
I think the best to work with for me by far is me.
All right. Okay.
You know why I'm saying
that?
First, I get to Cosmos. The environment tells you that here we tough, rough, and we are go-getters. Next phase, SuperSport. Yeah, we tough, rough, but we score. We create opportunities more. We play channel football. I adapted. I got an opportunity to go to Chiefs.
Damn. Okay.
Glamour, glitz and glamour. Can you withstand? Can you withhold? I did the utmost that I could.
You didn't get a fair chance. To my honest opinion, I don't think you got a fair chance.
Yeah, that's okay. People won't say that because they don't see what happens.
I saw it.
I went back to SuperSport.
Yeah.
Won things again. I was told that I should retire.
Yes. You're done.
Done.
Yeah, it's done. The attitude is bad.
Yeah. You ain't God, nigga.
Let's talk about retirement, bro.
Yeah.
Comparing you playing, the lifestyle when you were still playing, and now you had to let go. At the end, football is gonna end. How's that transition being for you? We all know for a whole lot of people how it goes, but how are you handling? Okay, now I know you through it now. It might be hitting you once in a while, but the first few months of that decision, you stopped it. How was it, bro?
Sleepless nights. I don't lie to you. Sleepless nights where you're like, I'm no longer gonna be in a dressing room with 15, 20 people, just trying to zone in, focus, and go into the game space. It's sleepless nights, man. You if you really, really love the game, that's what you'll go through. And I went for some therapy sessions.
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah. I had a couple of therapy sessions because I think we are a lot in denial when things like that go on. You need to confide in someone that has nothing to do with the sport, that knows you not from above soap, I went to someone that knew nothing about the sport, knew nothing about me. And they literally spoke me through a lot of things. And they could tell me, your lashing out is because you didn't let go. Mind, body, and soul.
What you mean lashing out? So what were you going through, dog? Like you just said lashing.
Like my lashing out would be, I'd be angry. I'd wake up angry. I'd be miserable. But at the wrong people. People that had nothing to do with it, I'd be lashing out. But, you know, I really appreciate and I really thank one of my family members, Mfana Futi Machozi. He's the one that put me on. He's like, Morgs, go. He didn't see the need for me to do it, but he's like, just go.
For therapy.
Just go.
You've never thought of it. I mean, okay, let me ask you that. How many times did you go for therapy while you're still playing? How many times was it offered to you? I know like it's SuperSport. Like SuperSport,
yeah.
you probably did go SuperSport.
No.
Where?
Stellenbosch. That's what it was introduced to me.
Dude, like towards the end of your career, that's the only time.
Yeah. They did it as a group work.
Can you imagine if you had it from Cosmos, SuperSport, Kaizer Chiefs? You went through a lot. World Cup, while you're at Kaizer Chiefs, obviously, like, you know, missing out on that 2010 World Cup squad.
AFCON
You never went for
2012.
therapy. Yeah, AFCON 2012. So all those emotions that you went through, you never sat down with anybody. Only towards the end of your career, that's when somebody says,
I'll take you back to that freak incident that happened where obviously...
Achilles.
No, I'm not even talking about the Achilles. I'm talking about the lashing out on the field.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Mike Tyson.
That was a freak incident.
Yeah.
That if you'd ask anybody that knows me in general or in person, they'd tell you that was out of character. I even had Jose Ferreira himself, even Gavin Hunt, standing up for me and saying,
"That's unlike
this is
guy.
Unlike him." Because you remember I had to go to DC, and they obviously had a statement to write, and Gavin Hunt was the first one to write, like, this is not him. Jose Ferreira, this is not him, because they were at Wits together, right?
Yes.
Those are the type of things that, and I want to teach the kids with what I want to do in the near future is have mentorship programs where we touch or we dive into career guidance, mentor kids in how you attack certain things in certain ways where you don't need to lash out. Speak about it. If you're feeling frustrated, train it. Don't drink it.
Who ignited that love of football more? Like, where did the love of football start?
I think it's in the blood.
Yeah. People don't know this, right?
Yeah, I think it's in the blood. As much as I didn't want to play football, but it's in the blood, and here I get an opportunity to do something that's in the blood. Became a passion. Then it became my ultimate thing to do. That I think if I had been given the opportunity to go to academy and have the blood in my system, I would have become a phenomenal. That's what I think.
You still, dude, like,
I would have become a phenomenal.
Without you going, you played rugby, go scale.
Yeah.
But those people, without you going to academy, you still became a world-class player, one of the top that South African has ever produced as a defender.
I still say I became a average player.
This guy.
Let me tell you.
You're trying to be modest. Okay,
no,
let me listen.
I became an average player. I started off as a bad player, but I ended up retiring as an average player, playing around great players.
Still doesn't want to take credit. He gives everybody else credit around him.
I can't, because I played around so many people that made me look good. And shout out to each and every one of them that was part of my journey. They installed something different, something new. Some of them good, some of them bad.
Yeah.
You
Let's start with Cosmos. You've got Rabutla, who was like one of the robust center backs in the country ever. Mr. Panasonic. Now you come in as a youngie that's rugby and whatever. Now you see this robust center back, and you got Jomo as well, who was a star player as a number 10. But he doesn't like soft players. What did Jomo do to you, dog? Or what did those players that you found at Cosmos do to you to change?
They laid the culture, the foundation. I don't think Jomo's the one that really could say that he created a culture. He found players that understood what it takes to do the job.
Mm.
Yes, there were ones that were doing it overboard, and that became his go-to plan. Him being a classy, world-class player that now flipped the coin around, he's now just become a coach that's robust.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
Oy, snap. Because he was kicked a lot, so he understands what it does to a player, but he was just the mentality was strong. He didn't care if you kicked him or not.
Yeah. So at Cosmos, to be honest, Rabutla, just before he retired, he became such a clean player. And I see it in myself when closer to when you retire, you become like now I can play ball. Because you understand the game, you read the game better, you have years of experience behind you. So obviously when you're young, you've got the energy and you want to burn that energy. You don't want to preserve, you want to do everything. And you don't do things to 100%, you want to do it 150. And the 150 is way too much. That's where I did way too much at Cosmos. I got the yellow cards, I got the red cards, I probably got the record of red cards.
Stepping on people's ankles and Achilles tendons. And using your knee when you're going.
The culture.
Every time people's back will be broken after the game.
I'll take small example. I take you out of the burbs. I take you to Google it.
Mm.
Are you gonna act like a suburban boy?
You get stabbed today. We're not encouraging any violence or whatever. You get jacked anytime.
So I took the me out of the situation because I'm coming to a community and a culture of where it's rough and tough. And if you're not going to stand up for yourself and be your own man, you're going to get taken out of the circle.
You already have the mentality.
Fit in.
Yeah. Or you out there. Oh, that's apparently that's how Coach Jomo is. Apparently.
Fit in?
Yes. Apparently that's how ruthless he is with coaching. Is it true though? Was he like that? Do what I want you to do or you out. Or I'm on a bench.
That's football.
Yeah.
Get me the results and that's it.
Now you go to SuperSport. Kaizer, they just won. This is the team that just started winning. Kaizer, yeah.
Tower September, Shane Pochenpoel, Mogogi Gabolamon, Brent Carlsen, Belembe, Lafo.
Belembe at his best.
Jabu Maleke.
Yeah.
You get to SuperSport, culture shock. Now I get introduced to so we're training at TUT. TUT is a varsity. And what's known at varsities, the guys, the girls, So on the one side, you have the football, and they love football there. And on the other side, you have people that want to be part of footballers' lives. And
oh, snap.
That's where the wrongs come now.
The Hanis, yeah.
And me, I had my honey from back at Cosmos. Yeah. Way,
Yeah.
She's always been there.
Oh, yeah, that's a madam now that you have. Yeah, yeah.
She's always been there.
Yeah.
So, come there. To me, it's not new. We play, whatever, And the fact that I stayed in the South, and I was training in Pretoria. That helped me. And that it killed me, but it helped me. Because I travel at 5 o'clock.
This guy. You driving yourself?
There. Yeah. Drive there. Get there at like, or let's say 6. I leave the house at 6. Shoot. 7 o'clock. Miss the 7 o'clock traffic.
That's what I used to do, yeah. See, we all did that, yeah.
There, get there, train.
Hold up, listen. Now you got a clubhouse. Apparently, Cosmos, you guys used to change under a tree. You didn't have a clubhouse. You didn't have. Now, Cosmos is totally different. It's more like a Sunday league type of club. They're winning trophies, but it's no clubhouse, change under a tree. But you go in there when you're playing, you look like a solid team that's got a Churena type of looking clubhouse.
Because we did everything together. There was none that was special. When it comes to how we dress, how we train, you go with your own training kit and wash your own training kit.
That's Cosmos now.
Now you come to a culture where SuperSport, they wash it for you. There's a physio. You're walking butt naked and there's a lady that's massaging. And that's the culture and that's the life that they have.
You're washing your underpants. You're eating breakfast when you get there at 7 before you train.
Breakfast is there. You train. Lunch is there. It's like, I saved a lot. When I was there, I saved a lot because I'd eat in the morning there. And in the afternoon, the only meal I was in charge of was my last meal.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how kids or guys don't make it because you're presented with a certain lifestyle that is good for you. And then still in the evening, taking nothing away from guys that take takeaways or go to the fast food takeaway stores and do that in the evening because tomorrow you're going to regret it because your body just deteriorates and it goes lower.
Eating wrong. You're supposed to be eating things that's a fuel
for your system.
For your system that's going to be
system
helping you in the game.
Longer. Yeah.
It's understanding did you understand those things, how local Cosmos? Or was it, or maybe the school that you were at because of the rugby?
My grandmom was a chef at Carlton Hotel. Back, the youngins won't know where Carlton Hotel is, but anyway.
It's gone now. It's no longer there.
Yeah. Small Street.
Yeah.
The end, that's the last part of Small Street is obviously the Carlton Center.
Yeah.
So eating good was a thing to me. Eating healthy was a thing to me. So I knew what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Just got there. The culture just became better and better and better. And it worked for me. And I didn't feel out of place. But a lot of things that I felt out of place, that I wasn't going out a lot. I wasn't partying a lot.
For real? So you were that disciplined?
Yeah, I was. I'd only go out like once, end of the season.
Oh, snap.
With the guys where you have no choice. You need to do it as a team.
Celebrate, yeah.
Guys were going back.
Football players will be,
footballers, that's the only time footballers mix with footballers. I can tell you, from all different clubs. Longisana Dlelas, the Ninja Mofokeng, the Lerato Chabangos, the Voyomeres, the
Oscar
Tabiso Ramele, the Oscars, the late Oscar.
The late Oscar. Crazy, those guys. Like, you say they were going crazy. I know they go crazy. Like, Park Wild. Now he's using Park Wild. Now you know like it was hot.
It was crazy. But you could only do it once in 12 months.
They did it every day.
Often. They did it often.
Yeah. But they still come to training
and
the next
morning.
They
still outrun you.
Yeah.
And they'll go back to home and sleep. Because they were hard partiers, hard workers. But at some point, you're going to crack and break.
Yeah, when you're older.
Yeah. You need to balance it out. They thought, literally, you party hard, you play hard. You party hard, you play hard. And
when you're young, you get away with so much because the body recovers so quickly. But you turn 27, 28, you've burned out.
Ish.
And you understood that already. Like,
Yeah. I knew that that's not the place for me.
I read that when you joined SuperSport with Gavin Hunt.
Here we go again.
He said you were a wild horse that needed to be tamed. What happened, bro? Coming out, the coach coming out. I mean, he likes robust players.
Cosmos. I came from Cosmos.
Cosmos, yeah. He says, I need to tame this guy. He's a wild horse.
Definitely, he needed to tame me. Because, remember, it's 8 years of boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Like,
it's kicking people behind.
Yeah.
Elbows behind people's necks.
It's like, nah. I like him, but we need to tone it down. We need to clip his wings and become more modern day football. So he did a great job in molding me to become the player that I later become in life. And now I'm scoring goals. I'm contributing. I've become a captain. I must lead. I'm leading from the back to... I'm leading a great institution that is always part of the top 8. No matter what, they were always part of the top 8. So I went from a team that was in relegation
every time fighting,
to a team that was in the top 8, to a team that goes on and wins leagues.
You just found they just won the league when you got there.
And that becomes harder for you to do it the second time.
But that season that you guys won it the second time, was it when you guys won it by the points? The point difference with Pirates?
2 or 1.
How was that? Dude, like, how was that pressure? Like, I mean, Pirates are terrible.
We never had pressure.
What? Oh, snap. What?
No, we never had pressure. There was we didn't have fans. If we had the most of fans, there was five people and 2 dogs in the stands. Or it could be the brass band and 2 dogs.
So you guys were like...
We were nonchalant about it, but we knew. The guys that we found there knew that the joy that they had because of the bonuses and because of the respect that they got, they'll teach us and show us the way.
Did you say bonuses?
Yeah.
Were you used to that, Cosmos?
What's that?
No bonuses there, though.
And we'd get bonuses if you win the cups, yes. But it would be a very, very fractional. They'll break it down and make it like... But it's something,
Mix it up with your salary, taxes, like, goes up. Not that you're getting paid a lot of money. Now suddenly the salary is better. You're getting bonuses every month. It's like crazy. Now you're winning the league. They just won the league. Now you're going for the second one. League title.
Yeah, but the crazy enough, the bonuses wasn't also so as crazy as it was new to me, because from Cosmos to thing, it was new. However, it wasn't exorbitant amounts. It was just the bonus. If you come from Cosmos, great, it's extra money. But
the salary was
from
much
Sundowns
better,
to SuperSport,
but the salary was way much better from what you were getting for Cosmos.
Yeah, it was okay.
So you win titles with them, and like, was it empty? What did you guys win? Nedbank Cup as well?
Nedbank, MTN.
This guy.
Like a couple of stuff with him. So I haven't reached the Confed final with him, with SuperSport, in my second stint.
This is like now when Stuart like called you up and said,
yeah.
But before that, while you at the first time you were at SuperSport, now you ended up, how did the move to Kaizer Chiefs come about? Now you winning titles with these guys. You winning everything with these guys. Why Kaizer Chiefs? Wasn't there other teams that wanted you?
Yeah, they were. I had discussions with the late Screamer. I had discussions with...
Pirates wanted you?
Yeah. I had discussions with our great friend and a groot man to me, Brian
Baloy, for Sundowns.
Yeah.
Why Chiefs?
Chiefs just resonated with me, man. I looked at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture worked out very well for me. Although I didn't live up to my expectation.
Aye, Baba, like, what do you mean you didn't? You didn't yet. Was it a great choice? Let me start there.
Yes, it was.
Did it happen the way you wanted it to happen? I know it was beyond your control.
Yeah, it's beyond my control, but how I'm gonna a board of chess. Obviously, you have the white spots and the black spots, but it's still gonna be a board of chess.
Yeah.
How you play, whether you're gonna play drafts or you're gonna play whatever, but it's still. So I'm saying I'm making that it's still chiefs.
Okay.
How the pawns are being moved inside, you don't have control of it. But I took that platform and it took me to another level.
How did it do to you emotionally when you just were left out? Somebody else was being played before you. How did that do to you, like emotionally?
Yeah, emotionally, it messed with you. It messed with me. It messed with me big time because I knew, and I can tell you till today, the guy that was playing ahead of me was not hugely better than me, but he was just preferred.
And they made it like, you know, basically by even so no, dude, I don't like you. Somebody did that week in, week out, because I was part of that. And I saw you going through that, and you just sitting there, you pushed week in, week out, you pushed week in, but it didn't really matter.
I come from a place where I looked at my background and I was like, this boy from Menor Khaser, all you gotta do is just put your head down and hustle and grind it away. Because this person can't make or break you. This person knows nothing about you. They just here to whatever mess the person made, it's a message to me. And the message became a mess for the person. So, topic for another day.
It's fortunately that I know you're not the type of guy to call out names and whatever. You know, you were about to start, you get there, you rupture your Achilles. I remember that day.
At the stadium.
Rondo. We just playing rondo, boom, 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 and I just said something like, I thought it was cricket. Thing and whatever. Like, like, what? This guy? And you're like,
FNB Stadium.
FNB Stadium.
Yeah, we were about to play Sundowns.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it was a rude awakening. How
you're not a favorite centre back at that point. Now you were gonna start that game. And
definitely.
You rupture your Achilles. What goes through your mind that day?
Why me?
Snap.
Why me? You even start thinking, hey, this is black magic, what. You go through all the emotions. You're thinking someone must be jumping a paraffin stove or, you know. But at the end of the day, it's how you come back. I came back strong. I came back hella strong.
Remember your debut at Chiefs, your first game at Chiefs?
4-1 Sundown. They smashed us. I don't know if you were with us or you were against us.
No, I was with you. I was with Chiefs.
Stuart Baxter, 4-1 Loftus.
Loftus, yeah, I remember. Yeah, like they just hit us. Peter was still there.
We got smashed.
I think I got substituted. Goals are going that side. I get substituted first half. I was angry. I remember that day.
Yeah, Bradley Cross and Modi must come to you for advice because they got substituted in the first half.
Yo, bro, I was like, what? I got substituted the first half.
There's so many other players that got substituted. They need to come for you for advice.
Do you know what it does to you as a player, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my former team. How the F you gonna do that to me?
Yeah.
I'm not the one that's causing the goals.
But you needed to be the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. Can you wrap your head around the thing, Yauri? You were the last group, your Chiefs.
I can't. Till today, I can't.
It's
painful,
You're winner, like, the league.
I should know. In a normal circumstance, we should be happy and say, yes, we are the last ones to win. It's painful. It's not. You don't want to see an institution of that magnitude go through not winning,
Yeah.
making the because once you leave football, you no longer, you take yourself out of the footballing side and you become now a fan or fanatic of the team. You want to see them do well. You want to see them reach great milestones after you. I can tell you that I'm tired of hearing of the same old 96 team. I want the kids of today must do something else. I want them to, for me, the greatest situation would be the current Bafana team being crowned champions.
I mean, Hugo is cooking. Shad spice, like, 6-gun spice mole. Seen when he started.
Yeah.
Seen what he's done with the national team. Unknown players. That a coach in Morgan Gould, because they know Morgan Gould. They know Deco. They know, he went for people that
unknown.
But he knew that these people are going to fit properly in his blueprint.
Yep.
Crazy what he's doing there.
Yeah.
Nabi achieves. Think they're doing with this team? Do you think they're working on something? You see them improving? Be honest, like with what you've seen.
Positionally, they're doing better than they did last year. Because they were at number 6 right now. They ended of 10th. So if we had to stop the league now, they'll be at 6th. And that's much better than that. What was happening then.
The material that they have, can it win them titles? Can it win them? Can it bring back the glory days? Let's be honest. Like with what? Yes, they're talented. There's talented players there.
They need to be tested. That's what I can say to you. I can't be a fortune teller and tell you that they won't make it. No.
Yeah.
It takes a crazy man to say that, to even say that with his mouth and say, they're not good enough or whatever. They need to be tested. That's it.
Yeah.
Nabi is trying. The players are also trying. However, there's a big void that has been left by a lot of the legends from back then to when we were there, even way back. And the team is synonymously known as in they there.
Kept it consistent. They just kept it there. Yeah.
They there.
Yeah.
They are living under an umbrella where they need to get there.
So khona space nyana se they here. And khona le vacuum.
There's a vacuum.
And then for them to go through that vacuum, what you guys have, the foundation that you guys have laid.
I don't think it's even us, it's the ones before that left.
Yeah.
The DNA of the team. I'll tell you about the DNA of the team. Hate me or love me for this. If you look at Chiefs' DNA, goalkeepers, they always had top 1. 2, there was a number of Soweto boys that were in the team. I can make a mention of a lot of players, Sowetans.
Classic football.
Yeah,
Soweto.
they were
proper,
Namibians, hard runners, hard workers. Zimbabweans, go-getters, grafters.
Yeah.
Do you understand the culture of the team? That's the DNA of the team.
Strikers, goal poachers. You get 2 out of
Zambians.
2 out of 3 chances, they'll score 2.
Zambians.
Yeah.
So I'll take you Brian.
Yeah.
Rowan. Who was there before? Goalkeepers. And I'll take you through the Sowetans, the Cyrilans,
the Shibak Tower. Right backs, left backs, they were just...
Yes.
Those ones that were just... Tiki-tikis, tens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come to think about
Sowetans.
Yeah.
There was, because they knew the culture of the team. How many Sowetans are in the team right now? I'll tell you. Zita, George Mato.
Vilagazi is from there? Is Vilagazi from there? Vilagazi from Soweto as well, right?
They don't understand the culture of the team. They need to bring... How old was Tiki Tiki when he moved to Chiefs?
I'll be lying, but he was young. He was a teenager. Already he was a household cookas.
Yes.
superstar.
Exactly what this boy is going through, Villa guys. But the mentalities are different. Do you understand? The mentalities are different.
Yeah.
The culture is different. Now there's more social media. Then there was no social media. About Tiki Tiki, there was newspapers. People would open up newspapers. Hey, Tiki Tiki, have a poster of him, you know?
When he plays Sunday League, the stadium Kukas.
Yeah.
Yes. Just to go see him play.
Listen, I didn't get the opportunity to see him play and play those games, but the stories that I heard, my man. That man was Michael Jackson in that place. Like literally Michael Jackson Komloi. So
you forgot Black Jesus as well.
Scara. I had a big fight with that one. I made a mistake. I stood on his shoe.
You were still at SuperSport then? SuperSport, or you were at Cosmos?
Cosmos. Scara was free, man.
Yeah.
Capello. You remember Capello in Newtown?
Yeah.
There was a gig that was organized by Kickoff magazine. Homozo that used to work for Kickoff, he invited us, what. So he was standing on the side. So I stepped on his shoe by mistake. My guy. It was drama. And here I'm from Noorgese, hothead.
People don't know that, right?
Yeah. Hothead.
Yeah.
I stepped on him and I apologized, you know? Oh, I made a scene, my man. Oh, I made a scene.
Uri.
Hey, I want to nyathele in ngalo. Futhi ufake Adidas. Yes. And he didn't know I was a footballer.
Because he's still not known.
Yeah, not known. My man, I lost it. I lost it.
So like the guy
Tiki knew me.
Yeah.
Because obviously the people that Tiki says to me, no, just leave it, you know. And it was take nothing away from me. He was well dressed.
Yeah, apparently Maria, he was
my man.
He used to dress well.
Listen.
Adidas swag.
Adidas. Oh, it was a big thing. So Tiki obviously calms down the situation. But
Tiki is always that dude, right?
Yeah, I like him for that. I respect him for that.
He's always that dude. Like
he always calms down situations.
People want to get killed. He's the one who comes in and is like, nah. You know, people want to get beat up. He's the one because he knows so much.
How to calm the situation. It was a big thing, man. I was like, this one, I'm earmarking him. The day we play against them, he's not going to see the end of the game.
What happened? Did you get to face him? What game?
He wasn't part of the games that I was
playing. And
playing.
also he was always playing on the left. He was far from me. He was never
search for him.
He was always on the left hand side.
I was going to navigate myself to there.
You know that guy was crazy, bro. Like on the ball.
Yeah.
Morgan, I know you rough.
Yeah, he was silky.
Yeah,
slow, but very silky.
I think it was a good thing you never faced that guy. Black Jesus was something else.
Yes, it was something else. But hey, maga plan, eh?
Let's talk about your stint to go Stellenbosch and Tuanas. Like I know what we see now, what Stellenbosch is doing, and Barca what he's doing. You were basically the foundation. People don't know that.
Yeah,
you started the movement. Yeah. So how was it? Like, why decide to go to the Stellies?
Shout out to Robert Marawa.
Okay.
He actually facilitated that whole move.
Oh wow.
Yeah. When I left SuperSport, Robert hit me up and I hit him up. I was like, hey, listen, I'm on my last. I want to give the best of my last to a great team, Stellenbosch.
So
live on radio.
Robbie! Yeah.
Live on radio. People didn't pick the wave up. Live on radio, Rob's like, hey.
No, dude.
I'm telling you.
Coach, Afonela Barca, like right there.
Listen, he was speaking to Barca that day, and I was chatting to him on the phone, texting him. Like, Rob's. Speak to the other Rob, because there's also Rob Bernardi.
Oh.
And Robert Marawa.
Yeah?
So he was doing an interview, so that's how we put it together. But great. If there's any place that a youngster wants to go to, Stellenbosch.
Okay. That guy, it's like they kimchi, your producer.
They'll make you a phenomenal player. The space that they live in, the culture that they are, the psychology sessions that they have, the training sessions that they have. They've got so many modified things because the world's athletes go there for training.
What happened to the Pretoria one? So now it has changed. You're telling me about now. I know when Baka was in Pretoria.
No, it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. It's just more of the athletes that want to do that. I don't know if it's the low felt or sea level, sea point.
Oh, what is it better to train in Cape Town or is it better to play this side? What is it? High altitude or what? High altitude, all those things. Yeah.
It's better to train here.
Yes.
But there, Stellenbosch got to the heat can get up to like 40 degrees.
Oh, yes, in summer. Yeah.
40 degrees. And those athletes train there. They come there. Olympians.
For real?
Yeah. Olympians. You mix with Olympians. That's why those boys are not phased when they come here. Look at Jaden Adams. He's not phased. I saw that kid at 16. He's not phased. I'm just happy that he moved. Because the gangsterism in his neighborhood, I don't think it would have been long.
You know, they lost last year. They lost another boy. Yeah.
His best friend. That was his best friend. So imagine your best friend getting lost.
Yeah.
Birds of the same feather.
Yeah. That's only a matter of time. Yeah. So those boys, it's a rough, straight up.
Yep. People don't know, but I'm happy for the kid that he moved the side and his life will change and his family's life will change.
Let's talk about your 31 caps with Bafana. Are you happy with that?
I wasn't happy with it. I could have done more. I wanted to reach the 50-60 mark.
Only this guy is just 50. So
50-60.
You're on 30.
Yeah, 31.
31, yeah.
What are the chances that I'm going to get my...
No, start now, bro. Your kids, one of your sons might get, more. I mean, it's up to them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally up to them.
Yeah.
I think till today, I'm the oldest guy to represent the national team.
No, I never looked at it like that.
30... It's either me and Temba. 36, 30. Yeah. Remember I was at SuperSport.
Oh, yeah. I knew you were winning. Yeah, you're winning trophies there.
Baxter
MTN, NetBank.
We played.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast. Yeah. The rematch.
Yeah. But you feel like you could have done more with what you got.
Yeah, I could have done more.
Playing with Pinar and Benny in the same squad.
Absolute honor. True gentleman of the game.
Who's that? Benny?
Benny,
both of them, yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skillo, definitely phenomenal guy. Benny, absolute motivator when it comes to the unorthodox ways and unorthodox thinking.
Yes, like Pinar.
Yeah.
Pinar, not one of the fastest players.
I saw him when he wasn't even gone to School of Excellence. He was playing for a team called Argentinos. And Argentinos and Northwest Sundowns were always rivalry. I got to see him when he was at his rawest time and something else.
Was he always playing in the same position as a 10?
Oh.
Weird how he played, right? Not quick, Nuna, but the thinking behind that boy's football, like when he's got the ball, things that he used to do.
Yep. Crazy. Rahman Dolly, Thing's father.
Yeah.
Played in that team also.
Dolly's father.
So it just goes to show that they had phenomenal players in that team, but obviously only a few will make it.
Your dad apparently played football as well for Kaizer Chiefs. A lot of people.
Yeah. He played for Kaizer Chiefs, played for Cosmos, played for Acadia. He went to Uruguay.
Your dad played in Uruguay. What team was this?
I don't know. You know these Uruguayan teams, man.
Who's your dad?
Go Google.
No, come on. So your surname is your surname get Olidi.
Yeah.
What's your dad's surname?
Ace Nkomo.
Jace?
Ace.
Ace Nkomo.
Yeah. Imagine me calling myself at Cosmos. People will have a field day.
People don't know that. The first time I heard it, yeah. Yeah, it's Nkomo. You know, so
I had a field day.
Yeah, dude, like, because the first time I heard it was when the chairman, Kaizer Senior, said it. Like, you know, it's like, I know your dad, and like, you know.
So there's 2 generations that did it.
Hold up.
I'm just saying my dad and then me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I thought maybe it was.
No.
Snap, yeah.
And there could be a 3rd generation to do it, but the topic for another day.
Yes, see, so like, you know, it's a few people, like, I mean, you have like, you know, Max Maponyane, son, Abatiski, or maybe he tried, but you see a few families, Molore, the legacy keeps on growing because of their kids.
Fabian,
I don't know about Fabian.
And Aiden.
Is it? Oh, yes, it's Aiden, the son. Yes, the Chiefs. Do you see him like doing better?
The Zwane boy also.
Oh, yes.
There's
Zwane,
a few.
His father played for Pirates, yeah. But we don't have a lot.
Lille.
Oh, yeah, Lille, yes.
Tebogo Mukwena. His dad played for Free State Stars.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's why.
Is it Tebogo Mukwena? His dad was who?
He was also Mukwena, but he played for Free State Stars. Yeah. Aqua Stars.
Aqua Stars, yeah.
The Mukwena at Sundowns.
Yeah. Because I mean, you play with him. The Mukwena, not Mukwena wako Ntwena, not wako
this
Cosmos.
Mukwena, no.
Oh, I'm just thinking about Cosmos, yeah.
This one, the one Tebza. Uncle Tebza, Ntate Tebza now.
So isn't he, so the father see old lady, it's not the Tebogo Mukwena, unodlala lena kontwena.
Not that one. So that's where me and him, we share something in common. We always laugh about it.
Oh, snap. Now you know, Morgan, like, you know, Utoko family ya diski vele. So somehow dad, you knew growing up, obviously, like, hore, tamala unelidlala diski.
Yeah. It was whispered in my ear. Your father was better than you. He didn't win trophies like me.
What position? Such competition. What position was he playing?
Anchor.
Yeah.
Apparently it was.
Big boy. So you took the size and everything was smaller.
Sure.
Where's the size coming from? Your mom's side of the family?
It was a long process.
So like your mom's side of the family, they're huge. What happened to you?
I said to you like a second ago, it was a long process. So.
Well, come on, this guy's gonna. You know, this is a family show, right?
I know it's a family show. I just said it's a long process.
Final question. 20 years as a pro footballer, how do you reflect your career? Are you happy with what you've achieved?
I reflect, I see trials and tribulation, triumphant, fighting against all odds, remaining humble, and looking for new opportunities. That's what football, in a nutshell, for me, at 20 years. I'm not a people pleaser. I won't please everybody. I won't make everybody smile and laugh. I'm not money. However, the little that I touched, the people that I touched and really touched, I know I made a small difference. And if my purpose is to do that, I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. And I'll stay going forward. I'll stay encouraging the youngsters of today. I'll still go to the stadiums and still root for the teams that I want to root for. And to all the teams that I've represented, I'd like to say, you know what? I did it with all honor and pride. I did it because I wanted to be part of their setup. It might not have ended or gone the way that it was touted to go. But however, I know I made a difference. And I don't think there's a single team that can say I gave them half of me. I gave, if not 120%.
Boggy, you say, that's a nice outing. I know, like, you know, a lot of people don't say that. We forget to thank, like, you know, the people that have made us who we are. You know what I mean? And obviously these teams gave us a platform to go out there and showcase our skills. And not a lot of people get that chance. We take it for granted.
Yeah.
And like, you know, when we get a chance to do that, to thank them, we should do that. You know, as much as they have, we're not perfect. We,
Yeah.
we might not be happy with most of them and whatever, but you have to understand that there's millions and billions of people around South Africa. But Morgan got to wear the Kaizer Chiefs jersey, the SuperSport jersey, national teams, Stellenbosch.
Cool.
You know what I mean? A lot of people dream to do that. And you coming out here and obviously recognizing that you'd be nothing.
Yeah. Without their contribution, into me just donning their jersey.
Yeah.
And a big shout out must go to my family for sticking through. I think without them, I would be just the normal, ordinary human being. And I couldn't have done it without them also.
True that.
Before the fame comes the family. And if you put your family first, the fame will. Because fame comes and goes, family doesn't.
Mogi, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming through and sharing your stories with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really appreciate it. Appreciate you as well. You know what I mean? Keep on being the best father that you've been, best friend that you've been to a whole lot of your friends as well.
Yeah.
And a great husband as well. And a great coach for those young ones that you're going to be coaching about life in football as well. You know what I mean? Keep on doing that. And then thank you guys at home that you've been supporting us. I mean, this show wouldn't be successful if it wasn't for you guys. This show is made for you guys, and keep on supporting us on mtnfc.co.za, where you can win yourself some jerseys that we sign and a lot of other prizes. And you can find us on Spotify and also on Apple Music as well.
Wow.
So if you like to drive, Apple Music. If you don't like watching the visuals, you want to listen while you're driving, you can go to Spotify and listen to the show while you're still driving as well. And also Izinja zeGame, obviously it's successful because of you guys. Don't forget that we're doing this for you guys. And then shout out to NTNFC for making it possible. And we're going to be back again next week, and keep on supporting us. We out. Peace.